are your preconceptions if you want to like say
Back
that?
then, I thought Yoshi could not beat Fox, and now here he is, beating 3-0ing two of the top best Fox players ever do.
Like, Vish, do you need a napkin? I see you like looking at me.
I was trying to ask you privately, and Hugo just
No, I
takes
see your
both.
white jacket. No, I got
No,
you.
I think what Hugo was referring to was that you famously said,
Yeah,
like right before he won a major,
I know. Hey.
that
You know, I would
he
be.
missed his window. You said
I know.
missed his window
I
word.
know.
Thank you, Hugo.
And believe it or not, I would be still correct if he wins this. He didn't just miss his window once. He won 2 majors. So, I mean,
Oh, it's not enough to win one?
yeah, you know, I was right. He missed his window to win 1 major. He could win 2.
All right, so we're the Marth pinch hitters, I guess, me, Kodo. And I guess we're supposed to talk about this matchup.
Yeah.
Did you refer to yourself as the Marth pinch hitter and then
Pinch
put
hitter.
yourself in the same group as you and Kadoran?
Sounds about right.
That's exactly what I presented.
I wanna
I
make
don't
sure, just wanna
understand,
make
what
Yeah,
your,
this checks
what,
out.
what your
Just wanna make
tone is about.
No,
okay.
no. I was just double checking.
Yeah, double check.
Just double checking.
Yeah.
So aMSa's won the last 2?
No, 1.
The last one at double down.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's just the last time. Oh no, Zain beat aMSa the last time they played.
No, I think aMSa won the last time.
And that's the only time they've played since?
Yeah, I think the last time they played.
They've played multiple times as Genesis and Battle of BC, where Zain, it looked convincing that he won. And then at Double Down, aMSa won twice on FD.
Yeah.
Yes, so it was 3-1 in aMSa's favor at double down, and then Battle of BC 3-1 in Zain's favor.
Okay, I guess I'm just surprised that they haven't met up since, just considering how both they like, especially aMSa making it deep in brackets so frequently lately.
Yeah.
That this is the first time we're
So
seeing
we've
it in
actually
a
been
while.
waiting for this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because aMSa's been at kind of a new level recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been nice to see.
Yeah.
I've always felt like he's the type of player. Well, a lot of players really they have like this monkey on their back, right? And then the moment they get through that hurdle, right? Like the moment he wins a major, it just something in his brain clicks, and now it's just like it's
So you're saying
it's an
Wife was
expectation.
right. Wife was right. If he
What?
beat Ken, everything
Everything
would have
been different.
Everything would have been
So
different.
aMSa wins a major, now everything is different.
I mean, it's just like in the Matrix. He's beginning to believe.
He's beginning to perceive.
Once you make that first jump,
he can see.
things change.
No. He's beginning to see.
Yeah, and one of the things to look out for to this matchup, at least on the Marth side, it's all about the dash dance. That's something that Zane's told me when whenever I asked him for quick advice. He's like, oh yeah, dash dance around like the double jump and like his general ground of movement. And like, don't get impatient when it comes to trying to kill Yoshi. He will survive until 157%.
Yeah.
I think that's the big thing, right? You're going to build up percent on Yoshi.
Marth has
and you
to
can't
do
overextend to try to reach to get those
800
reps.
damage to win, and it's okay. Like, it's actually completely okay because Yoshi has a very hard time hitting him. And so...
Unless you're aMSa.
Yeah, that one time that Yoshi hits him.
In theory, Blur, yes, it's very hard for Yoshi to hit Marth, but aMSa is just a different beast altogether.
He is diff.
Something about his defense and the way how like back in the day, aMSa would just take one straight hit and it gets like 30%. He's just 0 to deathing now, and it's so hard to kill him.
Yeah, defense is really good. Damage output is crazy. aMSa's got it all.
The way I was talking to Mango about Yoshi recently, the way he put it is that's like Yoshi has the best of both worlds, a fast faller and floaty, where like has the tankiness of a floaty and like the counter hits.
Oh, so Yoshi's broken now. Is that what we're going there?
I love when players just change the narrative.
Yeah,
like
no,
J-Mook changed the narrative on Yoshi Fox. aMSa just changing the narrative on Yoshi.
I don't think that's what he was trying to say. He was just saying the
Were you talking to
proper
Fox Mage or something? They came up with this.
Hey,
They always come up with
this
it, don't they?
top-tier propaganda.
They
I'm so
always come up
sick.
with it.
You know what's actually really good? That Yoshi can't jump out of shield.
All of a sudden,
All of
Yoshi's
a
just a
sudden.
great character, and we gotta.
Yeah, didn't you see Leffen's tier list? He put Yoshi in S tier now.
He did actually.
He would.
That's unironic. Unironically, what he did with he wasn't joking either.
I remember when J-Mook was popping off, I was talking to Phil, like just hearing the.
I think it
Just
lost
related.
Jump. Oh, I thought so too.
Oh,
And then he
Smash
goes,
Beyond.
it's probably just going to be a week before like the Foxes start talking about Sheik beating Fox. And now we're just doing it with Yoshi. Yoshi's
Watch
just the best character.
This is yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's it.
Smash.
No, that's
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
Breaks the double jump
So
armor with the
many
forward smash.
of the big moments in that game were decided on Zane's short hop nair. So there was one really big opening he got where he naired aMSa out of the double jump forward air. And as soon as you do that, they've spent their double jump, and he got like a 70% combo off it. And I'm kind of looking for what the counterplay seems to be, right? And like I feel like you could double jump and try to tank through both hits, but then if they don't give you anything, you're just double jumping for no reason.
Yeah.
Right? So so much short up nair usage, and it's really working out for Zain in a major way.
Yeah,
And the nice part about that also is the way that Zain has been keeping the distances amongst these aerials, because there was times when aMSa actually did a parry on the aerial, but it was
Yes.
far enough away
Yeah.
that you're not going to get punished out of the parry.
Right.
Yeah, Nair's great. It's a multi-hit move, which in general is Yoshi's weakness. But also, like, fair is very important in this matchup, too, because aerial Yoshi has a hard time getting in on late fair.
Yeah.
Dude,
So it's like grounded Yoshi
I
has a
love
hard time
this.
against Nair, and aerial Yoshi has a hard time against fair.
Yeah, there was
I think
that nair
aerial
right there.
Yoshi also has a hard time against nair, right? If
Yeah,
you're
so
able to
it's
get
actually
them
true
out
for
of,
both, a little bit for aerial
to
Yoshi.
a degree.
To a degree. But fair is usually the #1 for aerial
If you can get like the max spacing.
Yeah, it's so good.
I also really like the edge guarding with the forward smash to break the double jump armor, and then the second forward smash to seal the deal there from Zain's end. Really nice.
Yeah, there's aMSa tanking the second hit with the super armor. And this, yeah, so even right there, right, like every time they're up close, Zain is basically, it seems like the MO right now.
It's low
almost
percent.
reminds me of Marth versus Falcon, where you're really looking for a nair.
Yeah, because low percent Yoshi, it's like, what else can you do? Like, Nair is the move.
I think also Zain's
Nice,
got to
good
watch
weight.
out.
Wow.
Got to watch out for like those combos, right? Because the reason why that whole initiation even started from aMSa's end was that there was a little bit of an overextension in terms of the combo game that Zain did. It's like double forward air and then went for the back air that got double jump armored. But it's hard to do against Yoshi. Everything in your being says I can keep comboing this person, right? You have to go against your
melee instincts.
melee instincts.
You first start playing melee and you realize, oh, the opponent's on the ground, I can't always hit them, they're CC. With Yoshi, you have to do that whole song and dance again, but with them in the air.
Yeah, aerial CC.
The ACC.
Oh, by the way, that was 8%, the egg. On his way
Matters.
out. It does matter.
Oh, good weight.
Yeah.
Egg frequently
Beating out
does
the
more
counter.
than 8, so that might have been, if it truly did 8, it was very stale.
Ooh, the refresh there with the down B. I like it. I like it.
aMSa taking stocks at much
Yeah, he's
lower
being
percents
really
this game.
efficient with the edge guards on Marth.
Yeah. Oh, Zain would have loved to get a tipper there.
Oh, that
Funny
was a
thing is,
parry
it
on a
doesn't sound
grab. You
that
saw
far.
that?
Parry on a grab, yeah.
Yeah. Parry even works on grab.
Now, obviously, aMSa's an adapter. The one main thing I am trying to look out for is how does he deal with Zain's nair and his late fairs.
Yeah.
One of them, like how he took the last stock, was parrying a down tilt. And I'm just waiting to see, because he will adapt, or he just wait for Zain to mess up.
So Zain tried to
game.
run into the corner and pivot short up nair. But he missed the timing and he short up too early, so the nair just flung him off stage. That was like a really sad way to go out considering he was at 34.
aMSa takes those.
Yoshi's down tilt has that power, right? Like, it's,
Dude,
it's set
it's a great down
knockback.
tilt.
That
and
move's crazy.
It's big.
It's like a top 3 down
The
tilt.
funny
That
thing
move
is,
good.
that was the, I don't know if you guys caught the altered gravity side event. That was the move of choice for aMSa because it's fixed knockback. And in those modes, you know, really handy to have a move that just is guaranteed to send a certain distance. Pressuring the
Okay,
Marth
so yeah,
shield.
Marth wants to just get out. Light shield, get out. Or when Marth is facing towards the
raise the
Yoshi,
double.
you can sometimes up B or grab the jab. So.
Oh, yeah, fun fact, if you could ever find a tipper forward smash when edge guarding Yoshi, it breaks starting at 9%.
9%.
That's
Wow.
You have
That's
to make sure it's
early.
tipper, though.
Low.
If it's not tipper, you actually just die.
Yeah, it's at 70.
Right.
Tipper.
That's a huge discrepancy.
It is.
Wow.
Look at that. Again, defensive nair, right? That's kind of the move of choice. Catching aMSa coming into the air.
Oh, actually missed his auto-cancel fastfall. That's why he missed on that last nair.
Okay. Reverse it in air. Oh, what a
That's
way.
actually not good for
That was
Zain.
a bad tech. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
over. Still worked.
Gotta find some way around that egg.
This is the hardest counter pick for aMSa to deal with.
It's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
And I guess the big thing was a double down. He actually won on the stage twice, but it is Zain's counter pick.
Yeah. I like that Zane's sticking to it, though, because this is just
It's just the
clearly
best, right?
It's just clearly the best stage.
Uh-oh.
against
Getting
Yoshi.
hit by the egg there. Ah, that's probably the stock.
Although I wouldn't be surprised if we see Yoshi's later on, because Zain, like having like closing the window from 180 per stock to 90 in Yoshi's, like that's a
It's a
huge
big deal.
Huge.
Super
Yeah.
significant, yeah.
What do you think the big
Jeez.
changes are from Zain's end here in terms of how this set is progressing, Kadori?
I just think he's just messing up the little things. I'm trying to look out for if aMSa adapts to his nair and late aerial, and scrapping of forward smash there. I'm pretty sure he meant to roll, but this is not great signs. I'm looking. I just think Zane's breaking just a little bit, but
too
he
much
can
damage.
survive.
Too much damage. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because even if Zain survives here, it's just
Whoa.
taking 130.
I guess that was gallant, huh? I think he's still
He's under a lot of pressure and he's scrapping, is what I'm seeing right now.
What would you do differently, Blur?
Not make it this far.
I don't know what you
You asked him instead of me.
I would not enter. That's what I'd do differently.
Not be at the tournament, you know.
Zayn gonna need an early one.
Which is not going to happen.
Oh, wait,
for
no,
Zayn.
it is going to happen.
Oh,
No jump, no.
No jump.
Oh,
good way to
smart
get down.
down B. Like, you
He
got to
doesn't
do
care about a
something.
trade at that point. He just needs to get back
He
on the
just
ground.
needs to,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But this puts Zayn back in the game.
Yeah. The mindset
Ace
isn't
close, no
necessarily
jump again.
gimping
No
Yoshi,
jump.
but getting like 80%.
Okay, he got his jump back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Still in a good spot,
These are
though.
really good trades from Zayn.
Yeah.
yeah.
Giving himself a lot of opportunities.
Funny, though, I think from aMSa's end, though, he'll kind of
Yeah,
take them
he's
because he gets to
happy.
scrap
Yeah.
again.
Oh, Yoshi was actually
close.
vulnerable there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think aMSa might have missed a fastball or something. Wow, oh, what a way to get off the ledge.
That's it.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's huge for Zayn. Keeping only, taking only 35% on a stock, like a full Yoshi stock on this stage is huge.
Amazing.
Considering how much he was
Yeah.
down.
Dude, his full hop on invincibility gets called out and almost died.
But now he's taking all this damage.
The
And,
eggs come in. Can't get hit by those.
Good recovery there from
Oh.
Zayn.
Oh!
Falling there is not what you want to do against Yoshi.
No, it never works.
He's aMSa's working around the nairs a lot more in this game.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
he's
Spot
adapting
dodge.
to exactly when Zayn's trying to use those
There's
nairs.
that armor.
Yeah, you can't. I feel like you can't autopilot
Oh.
that nair.
Oh.
Because
Very close. Oh,
aMSa's
damage.
looking for it, and he's super armoring
Okay.
it.
All right. That's like one of the main things that I've been trying to observe, and he's been dealing with it so well.
Oh,
But
the
not
nair
that
dash.
time.
Got to make plays,
So that time,
and he's got to play
aMSa hit the A
perfect.
button too early. He needed to wait till the second hit of nair, and he only waited for one of them. So he actually
Wow.
naired too early, and that might cost him.
Oh, dude, he is forward smashing.
This matters so much for the
correct
set.
answer.
It's,
Oh, dude, if he did the counter.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't do it there.
Oh, he needed the parry.
oh.
My God, this is
Pretty
so
much
Zayn
even at
playing
this
this
point.
exactly how he needs to.
Oh, the
To
dash
catch
was
up.
good. Oh, that's it.
With the forward air.
A neutral exchange with the forward air ends it.
Sent it to
Ooh.
space.
Dude, that was such a stressful spot because, like, even the way aMSa was sharking for bears, like, if he gets a clean bear that doesn't trade, that will just combo in an air. Like, he can double jump nair that. And at 140, like, I think that's going to be
That'll
so,
be it, yeah.
Like, that was actually so stressful for that reason.
Oh, that was like pivotal game in the set, too.
No,
Huge
it's
game.
super
Jeez,
important.
dude.
Winner of this goes to Winners Finals, by the way. Or Smash Summit 14 presented by Coinbase.
These feel like, honestly, these feel like two of the best players here, so that makes sense.
So Zayn's got to be aware that his nair strategy is not working as well. So he's got to figure out exactly how aMSa's been adjusting to the spacing.
I
and
feel
timing.
like compared to game one, Zayn's dash dance has gone a little bit more scrappier, which is not what you want versus Yoshi.
Oh.
Like, you got to take clean exchanges with Yoshi, right? It's easier said than done, but
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, it says it against aMSa.
Yeah, the counter hit King. So hard to
Because
get clean
aMSa's
hits.
going to
It's
win
so
the
hard
trading
to-
war
Yeah,
every time.
but instead of that back air, there's a reverse neutral air you can do in that exact same spot, and that works a lot better.
and it's just like you're more guaranteed to get like the strong hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fun fact, Nair is always
there's the bear
tipper.
setup, by the way. Their name. What were you saying, Kador?
Oh, fun fact, Nair is always tippered. At least the second hit.
Makes sense. Yeah.
It's not a fun fact when I get hit by that nair, though. I'll tell you that.
Falcon players hate that Nair. That Nair is so good against Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's not really bad against any character except, like, maybe Pikachu.
There
There it is.
There
That's
it
There we
success.
go.
Hey, I'm here all night.
Did Zayn smash the eye that up tilt to just avoid further punishment? Did y'all see that? After
We didn't
early
see
on?
it, but we believe you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too busy paying attention
Sure.
to Blur's Pikachu comment.
So was I.
Blur's looking at himself in the reflection of the screen.
All right, cleaner dash dance. I like.
Ooh, good nairs.
Oh, breaking
Nice.
the double
Really
jump.
Oh, and I love just not going for the grab amidst that down air and like doing another down air instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets more out of that.
Exactly.
I actually feel like the downers have been pretty good from Zayn when he's able to find them, but you guys were saying that you didn't like downer in this matchup.
So in theory, a lot of swing that Zayn is doing
Oh.
would work.
Yeah.
Felt like that could have been an attack there. Maybe a down tilt.
Yeah, a lot of Zayn swinging would work if he tippered them
Oh.
specifically, like this clean situation. But you're gonna notice that a lot of times he gets reversal just because he did like a weak fair or a weak bear, which is why one of the reasons why Nair is so good in his matchups because again the second is always tippered, so it's always consistent.
Consistency. Consistency is king. Oh, there's the bear setup.
The faster people are, the harder they are to, like, space them out perfectly like that. So Nair's consistency really helps.
I asked aMSa recently about like when he talks about because he made a big thread about like overshooting versus like undershooting and like
Counter?
reactively.
Come.
And I kind of asked him, when you
Oh,
overshoot as Yoshi, what are you looking for? And he's like, often, honestly, a lot of the time is I'm trying to get them to jump, and then I throw a back air over their head. Because if someone jumps into a back air and they're at high percent, that's going to be a kill. Because like you've seen, at 130, that back air just pops them up right there.
For the up air, yeah.
So
It's
juicy.
so
Up air,
good.
nair, you know? So juicy.
I'm starting to see Zain making some irrational
Oh, the
decisions.
cross-up with the
He's
nair.
not-
I think
Keep
he
it
used
going.
his jump, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That stock, Zain was trying to dash attack on the corner, forward smash, tech chase. Things are like
And
not
pretty
high
impatient,
value.
right?
Oh,
my
He
God.
might have
has
lost
a
his
jump,
double
though.
jump.
Oh,
No,
he's
he
done.
Stole the
did.
jump. Wow.
The egg sniped the jump.
Wow.
And
That was
aMSa Red
clean.
Yoshi moves on to winners
That was
finals.
clean.
aMSa's proving me right because he's going to win 2 majors.
There we go.
That like
That's the energy we want.
that was just so clean.
Yeah,
It-
especially the low percents. aMSa is so good at recognizing
and a
when
lot
you
of-
can go for the down
yeah.
smash. And then just the edge guarding from aMSa is always so clean.
And
right?
in a lot of like aMSa's big win games, you see him like grind it out. He just outplayed him. Like,
Yeah.
He just straight up won it.
No, and like that's something I've noticed against his like IBTW and other like from his pool.
Yeah.
He literally just like has better punish game,
He's
better
he's just
movement,
a
better
player.
outplays.
Yeah.
So you mean he's just better.
He is one of these.
He's just better.
Something
Yeah,
that
he's-
came up, Kador, and I want to know if you agree with this. Something that kind of came up 1 or 2 times. There was the up tilt, by the way. I love that production kind of caught that. Most players, and when I say most players, I really do mean like with the exception of like maybe 2 or 3 people in the world, when they're losing neutral mostly, their punishing gets worse. They get an opening and you see with like a lot of Sheep players,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
I felt like Wizrobe is a good example of somebody who they don't really get worse in their own punish, even if they've been losing neutral. And I'm starting to feel like aMSa with his discipline might be like one of the only other people where that's the case.
And normally Zane's very good at resetting, but it felt like this set in particular, like he was kind of resetting through like dash attacks, and that's
That was
not-
where you said it was kind of questionable decisions, right? We've got aMSa joining us on the
aMSa.
couch. Hello,
How do you feel?
aMSa.
Yeah, you mean that my how did I deep breathes? So that game is pretty tough.
Yeah.
Especially Zane's patience is pretty good. So yeah, I practice with Tai, the AZ, the mouse player, and especially around the double down. Yeah, you know the Japanese smasher Ingen. He when I was in Japan, he's practicing with me a lot. So I have so much confidence versus Mars right now, but. Yeah, the
Don't-
game 1.
Don't you think that Yoshi wins against Marth?
I think so. Yeah, because of the.
Maybe he is a S tier character.
Yeah, because of the. Yeah, Marth. One of the Marth's strong point is definitely edge guarding. He's pretty good versus any character's edge guarding. Even Park, it's not bad. But versus Yoshi has to catch the double jump armor. It's not easy. So if the Marth just ready on a full smash and if I did aerial dodges or something, then he got punishes. So that situation is one of the hardest one. But yeah, Zain is pretty good at when I lose in double jump armor. He's using dash attack, up tilt, up air, that kind of the option, and keep using doing the juggling option. And every time he's trying to take the stock every time. So on the first game, I was kind of low percent situation, and Zain was 100% or something. And on that kind of situation, it's not easy to come back because Yoshi is a pretty good tank character, and every time Yoshi trying to attack him by using the double jump armor or parry with every option, but he's crazy.
So when you see a Marth like do tons of nairs, like especially nairs in place, nairs towards you, like how do you try to combat that move in particular? Like what is like going through your head?
Against the Marth's nair?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just ready for the double jump armor nair against like the kind of overshooting nair. But Zain just controlling his nair momentum. So he's just literally going forward. And then I'm trying to double jump armor nair, but it doesn't work. And after that kind of combat situation happen, like the spot dodge or grab or kind of situation. So yeah, it's not easy.
So you just got to play like the
Yeah.
mix-up that comes after it.
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah. Well done. I mean, that's,
Yeah,
that's
massive,
an
massive,
incredible.
massive
But
respect.
yeah, 2 more win.
2 more wins.
Ready for the
That's right.
winners final. Yeah.
Best of
That's
luck,
right.
aMSa. Thank
Good
you
luck,
so
aMSa.
much. Wow.
That was
2 more wins. You hear
That
that?
guy's
He's,
2 more
he's
wins.
in for the W at this. He's just trying to win tournaments.
Dude, that
It's
guy's
the
so
big house
yeah, he's
champ.
just trying to
It's
win.
hard
Big
to
house champ.
it's hard to think who can beat aMSa at this point.
Well, we were
H-Box maybe.
Maybe H-Box, but even that is still
Yeah,
like
the last
a
time they
question
played,
mark.
it was
Hey,
pretty.
man, Mango's
one-sided,
still
right?
in winners too.
Yeah, Mango maybe.
Mango maybe.
Never do
We
it.
need Blur.
Huh?
Blur
We need the
can.
Blur. Blur can.
Blur
can do it.
Yeah, Blur could do it.